How exciting! Once more we have...
This is brutal.
Once more we have the eternal match. The man from the plumbing academy versus the man from the spaceship.
Stoks did also got the white pick.
Mario, such a noisy character, versus Olimar, who speaks no English and instead only speaks Braille. He refuses to utter even a single word, expressing his pleasure or displeasure. Nobody can be sure. Imagine flying all the way from Alpha Centauri, only to refuse to talk to anybody.
Just got Samus's forward smash. Didn't put a gun on his hand.
There's no guns allowed in Brooklyn. Or New York. Yes.
Wow.
Pokemon Go is based off of New York. I think. I'm not sure.
The Pokemon Go universe. Also, I'd like to point out this song again.
Indeed. Is there anything so wrong with entering the supermarket and finding they're playing the same song they were playing in 2012? You walk in and you just want groceries and they're playing Call Me Maybe.
I just like to point out that Stoks is the best person that ever touched me.
He went very far, but not as far as he's come in bracket. Such a risky maneuver could only be attempted as a performance act. A strong F smash, a blaze of fire. Does he not understand that fireworks are illegal in Massachusetts?
Alright, I've got one ready. We gotta wait for them to pick the next one. I've got one. Good day for a swell fight. Alright, there was a Cuphead stage in Smash. I would play Smash. Oh, he's got Sippy.
Like an unstoppable gust of wind, the spaceman's ship is torn down. But the only loss afforded to him by his lack of flying is that he ends up on stable ground.
Secret tech about Sippy is that it's completely unbeatable. Unless you know what you're doing at all.
If the way Olimar beats up his Pikmin is indication enough that Olimar's looking for a fight, I don't know what is. Like the most elegant of mating rituals, these players dance around the stage.
What?
worry about it. You could never understand. And nor could I.
Oh, crap.
He's at it again with a strong F smash. He must have picked up fireworks in New Hampshire and driven them down here.
Alright. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Olimar just grabbed Mario. And the grab went off, but like, Mario could have picked the cape in the middle of the animation. So Olimar turned around but still grabbing Mario. It was bizarre.
Strange times we live in.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Oh, it also is about that 50 again. Talking about it. I like that.
Burning passion delivered through a fist. Throwing out his cape like a matador, he signals his opponent to charge. And he does. He comes at him with the force of 1,000 bicycles, running him over simultaneously. Will anyone stop him? Yep. He's got a long way to go for victory.
This is, oh wait, he might just stay here. Nope. God, he can't have
Like a discounted Shaw's, sometimes the percentages are not what they seem.
64%. Like, my favorite video game that I haven't played, Super Mario 64.
Super is the best way to describe this set. They call it a hill, but the stage is flat. It's a misnomer.
It's more like a plateau, really.
Green Hill Plateau. The plateau represents the toes on the characters, which in turn represents their footsies.
Nice.
Funny how nature has a way of always looping around to itself. The universe is steeped in mystery, but there's nothing the human mind can't achieve.
White's got buffed, so that they have set knockback now. I think. So you can combo out of more.
Oh no! As if distracted by the clap of thunder, he falls. Could this be the moment of turnaround? From whence starts the vengeance of the spaceman?
Oh, he's got the percent. I think Mario.
I don't think I can handle it.
I'm pretty sure Samus is more kill power.
Returning to the ground, will he summon more Pikmin to continue his deranged circus act?
He's done a good job of running away. I think Stoks definitely plays worse than behind. Like when he's ahead, you like basically have already lost. That's good.
Oh my.
This game's winner is...
I'm allowed to commentate on Stoks because because we were talking earlier and we were like, we have a pretty similar playstyle.
I'm not allowed to commentate on anything, but here I am, breaking so many laws to be here today.
By the way, what if you could phone the police real quick? I mean, it's not necessary.
I'm too young to go back to prison. They all beat me up and said I talk weird. They're like, dude, just stop talking like that and then maybe we won't have to punch you. Competing for the throne, they find themselves in front of it.
It's kind of bizarre. I feel like Stoks is struggling no less than
It's a show of force. He wants to show off his gold in the background before he claims it. Putting the chips on the table. In a display of assuredness and courage.
So every stage kind of has like people that are built that kind of like to have like a theme for each one, like Battlefield themes or like orchestral music and things. But like usually each build does something kind of different. But I like how Warrior is kind of ambiguously jazz no matter what.
Nobody can resist a good jazz club. The spirit of the jazz band and the jazz club indicates that these players look to club each other. Has civility gone out the window? They brutally pound each other. Such ferocity.
Let's get up from ledge and attack out of That's scary.
It is very scary. He teaches the plumber not to mess with an electrician. Yet he also insists that the electrician is disposable.
Olimar survived enough to manage 139. So this Mario, you know if Mario's on sour spot?
Not as much as a sour spot as Gallipoli, which was the last time I saw such brutish force applied. Man against man, or spaceman against normal man.
Well, Mario's been this big.
I find it quite curious. He has been to space, but never has he come across such a formidable foe up there until now, when one visits him on his own turf.
At this point, it's easier to list the things Mario hasn't done.
Has Mario ever grown a garden?
Probably give Mario computer science.
A pioneer, some would say.
That's a shame. We got him all the way to the top. And then
Mario the Great, pioneer of the universe.
Mario invented outer space.
Mario invented punching things, and Olimar hopes to correct him, or rather, contest him.
So that was weird.
This game's winner is
doing fine on other games, except on that map on WarioWare.
Off to literal weird toy box space they go. For the first time, humanity can see what lies just outside the boundaries of our universe. And it's this,
Fake.
it's this
Specific
mess,
obstacle course.
this complete mess, this super object floating around.
I don't know why people don't like Mario's up air. Good job.
A job well done, says the plumber. Unfortunately, he applied for that. But Olimar has already trademarked space. Nobody else may ever use its bounties for their own good, unless the spaceman loses. Much like a race, where
I haven't been paying enough attention to realize how big the app is, but it's doing really well.
such action, such duress, we find the players under.
Such action, I'm at a complete loss for words.
I can't even begin to describe what's happening, and that is not my fault. That is because it's so intense. A fistful of pain applied directly to the forehead. Will somebody get an ice pack? I find myself reaching for the first aid kit, just watching them go at it. Unfortunately, I already used all the supplies on myself because I was having a heart attack. A firestorm of power. He falls right back into his arms and is punished for it, sent flying, sent to oblivion.
I'd just like to point out that it actually made me beat this guy back. This came very close to killing from the opposite side of the stage.
The spaceman did not study Earth enough. He learned the height of the mountains, but he did not know the depth of the Mariana Trench.
Actually, I probably did. Yeah, that bad. I probably wasn't expecting to go that way.
He's adjusting to Earth's gravity.
Yeah.
It's different on his home planet. It's a place of mystery and intrigue.
It's called.
It's the Pikmin planet. He sends him sailing.
Not literally.
No.
I just wanted to clarify for the viewers.
Getting one of those yacht permits costs a fortune nowadays. You wouldn't believe how they've hiked the prices.
And there's also, I think Olimar is more of a motorboat kind of guy.
Just because you can fly a spaceship doesn't mean you can pilot a boat. It's a delicate craft, as anyone could tell you.
Yeah, you gotta fold it right. Make sure.
Mario can try to fly a boat, but I'm not sure it would go well, especially when he reaches for the steering wheel and accidentally throws a fireball at it, destroying it.
And it always sucks Mario does that. Also, all right.